morning everyone, it's Colleen here. Welcome to my channel. It's Monday, start of a new week. I'm looking forward to it with Thanksgiving this weekend and my family coming to enjoy dinner with us. It's always a treat for me to see my grandson Colin, my daughter and her husband. They got married this year. My son and his girlfriend, my mother-in-law, my precious mother-in-law, and Derek's, my daughter's husband's grandma, is coming as well. So how special is that? Anyways, let's get to it. I have had some fun crafting this weekend, so I thought I would share with you all. And then I'm going to do a tutorial on these giant tag ephemera cards, just because they're fun and simple. And if you're just looking for something quick to make, you might enjoy that. So I'll start with showing you, I'm building some signatures for a journal I'm going to be making. It's a bit of an odd sized journal, but there's 4 signatures I've made. The journal size these signatures are 10 3/4 by 4 1/4 inches. So they're definitely a different size than I typically make. It's essentially just an 8 by 11 sheet that I folded tall ways over, and I created a bunch of pockets. So I'd be happy to quickly show you through. So I've just, put a bunch of corner side pockets, layered the pockets, and just put a lot of ephemera pieces into them. Added some lace for tabs and back pockets with some tags. So these, and I'll also be sewing in paper dyed sheets of paper for the journaling spots and stuff, although you can write on the backs of these tags too. But I just thought they make a really sweet looking creation for a journal, inspired by Michelle Fields, I should say. This is a printable off of Pinterest. I did a bit of cleaning out my stash this weekend, and this printable has been sitting around my craft room for over a year. And I thought, you know what, the colors, it's all kind of the color palette I'm trying to use. And so each one has a different flavor of pockets. These ones are more just straight type pockets with circle punches. These are side pockets. So I think that's kind of cute. That's the journal, or that's the second signature. Here's another signature, printable by Willow Bound Journal. She makes some really nice printables. So these are, again, different shaped pockets. I like to change it up, but I layer and I lace and I just add tabs. But I go through, for example, I have many types of these containers that I'm working through just to use up my bits and pieces. And they make cute little journal inserts and stuff. So there's my third one, and this is the fourth one, My Porch Prints printable. And again, different style pockets, layered upon pockets. I love to layer. Yes, I do. So let's see here. And in this little pocket is a couple of cute pieces of ephemera cards. I just love little mini things too. So that's this particular. I made 2 of these this weekend and 2 the other day. So I think I'm good. I'll fill these up now with the journaling papers, and then I'll create a cover for them, and I'll sew them in, and it'll make a cute journal. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, on to these. These were, it's kind of funny, but these were basically oversized printables. I had printed them wrong to begin with, and they've been sitting around my craft room. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to make some page pockets. So basically, I took this oversized page sheet and I glued it to a piece of cardstock. So these are essentially 2 pieces of cardstock, just for some strength. I took an altered card that I had made in the past. I have a tutorial on altered cards, and I made it a pocket. And then I just went into my drawers and found some cute little ephemera cards to stuff them up with. Cute stamps. And this you could put in your journal. You could adhere it to the page. You could just do the side and flip it over. You could use the back for journaling. So yeah, I just thought it was kind of cute. And here is another one as well. This is a stuffed pocket. You can even stuff more if you like. But again, this was an oversized B card, B printable. I had done the wrong size print, but I don't throw anything out, so I know eventually I'll look in my stash and do something with it, which is what I did. This tab actually belonged to the top of this. It was a, what do you call it? A letter, a printable letter, but I cut the top off and used it for the tab and made a pocket. It's random. There's no bees on this, but you know what? I love color. I love floral. And then I just found a bunch of things to stuff it with. This cute envelope with some nice script on it. And then you just stuff away. These make also, they would make really nice happy mail too. To brighten someone's day, they deliver this. So check this out in their mailbox, and here's this sitting there. To a paper crafter. You all know what I'm talking about. But there you go. So that's another one. So today I thought we would do, I had one more, and I thought we could decorate it together. Just to show you how super easy it is. I like to use my PVA glue with the very fine tip that I stick a little pin in, just so that it doesn't dry. So again, that's PVA glue. I poured into this bottle. So this was, again, an oversized print. I angled the corners just to give it a bit of a tagged look. And then, let's see. I always like to create a pocket. So I took this earlier this morning just so I didn't have to do everything with you. This is an ephemera card. I love floral. And I think what we'll do is we'll just glue it down, just the 3 sides. And I like the number showing. So let's go ahead and do that. And then you'll see this just suddenly becomes what would seem to be a printable that's, you would sometimes maybe even chuck because you can't use it for a typical journal. It's a little too large. It can become a really cute stuffed page pocket. So that's how you build your pocket. Whoops. Get it as straight as you can, I guess. Okay. So that was simple. I basically used this circle punch, and I just punched out a little bit of a dip there. And let's see, what else can I do? You know, well, let's do this. I'm going to take this and maybe build one more pocket. I like to build pockets. Or, yeah, let's do that. So, let's see if this is going to be the right size. I might need to cut it properly. So we'll cut it about here. A little too long. There, that should do. So again, let's just glue the 3 sides. I like this glue bottle because the bead of glue is nice and thin for little projects like this. And the glue itself is quick drying and really strong. Okay, so we've got that pocket. So now we have 1 and 2. See how quick and simple this is? And then just find some book pages. You can take, like for example, let me just show you. Where's book pages here? Okay, for example, let's say you have an old book. The pages are not going to be sturdy, and typically book pages aren't. Take any page and then adhere it to a piece of cardstock. Just glue the back, put it on your cardstock, cut around, and suddenly you've got a nice sturdy book page, which you can also use. You don't have to have ephemera pieces that you purchase from the Etsy shops. I just happen to have a whole pile laying around because I haven't gotten through them yet. But so I'm going to use them to stuff this today. I know what I was going to do. We're going to use this piece of burlap lace that I got from the dollar store, just because it adds a little bit of oomph. Texture, layers. I like to layer, I like to texture. This fine tip isn't the greatest for this here, but we'll make it work. Okay, let's see. There we go. There, that just adds some dimension, texture. I'm tactile, as you know, so I like to see layers, feel them. The tags, you can never have too many tags. Let's see, does this work? Oh, we'll use that too. And we'll use this one. Maybe stick it up this way. No, I don't think I like that. Actually, let's do it this way. This is, by the way, these are just, like, for example, this is a circle punch out leftover, so I took it from my little junk stash here. You can always use up your stash. So this is kind of looking cute. Maybe we'll use this right here. So you see the image of the flower there, a floral image, that's cute. And let's see, I think what we'll do, this is kind of cute too, little tag with some piece of cheesecloth scrunched up. It's been laying around for a while. This number kind of is coherent or cohesive, sorry, cohesive with this number. So let's do that. Let's see if this works. It may not, but we're about to find out. These bulb pins are wonderful. You can get your hands on some. They're great. Let's see how this is going to look. Yeah, that's kind of cute. See? So that's what I do sometimes in the evenings. I just sit and I'll make book page pockets and things that don't take too much time and are fun. I need a tab. I need a tab. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take this whale tail. I was looking for this punch and I have never found it. I found an image on Pinterest. So I printed off an image and I trace on cardstock and I cut out. So I got a bunch sitting in my drawer right now. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to give this a little bit of color. So I'm going to use this Tim Holtz stamp. And I will take my dabber and my ink. And let's see if this is going to look good or not. I like to experiment. Not everything I do the first time works. But I just didn't want to put a blank looking tab. That's all right. It's a bit busy. But you know what? We're going with it. Yeah, it works. It's a little white, but that's okay. There. I'm going to take my tiny attacher. Sometimes I glue, sometimes I use my tiny attacher. And in this case, it's quick, so there. That was fun to do together. I hope this has inspired you to you know, get pieces of your own extra large sheets or not. You can do smaller sheets and just add a smaller pocket and just start stuffing. You can stuff with all kinds of things. You know what works really well is greeting cards. Cut up greeting cards into different shapes, tags, make them into square ephemera pieces. You could do all kinds of things. And I find that greeting cards are a great, it's like a cardstock texture. So that's it, ladies. I'll give you one quick glance again. And if I can do this, You guys can do this. Trust me. These are not difficult. You just have to be a little bit patient and be courageous and start to just create, and you'd be surprised. I rarely sit down knowing what I'm going to actually do, and I start and this happens. So it's fun, and yeah, I hope that you maybe feel inspired to make them as well. Thank you for watching. If you like this tutorial, I would be pleased if you let me know if you have any questions. If you haven't subscribed, I encourage you to do that. I would love to have you along. It's been a wonderful journey so far. And when I reach 1,000 subbies, I will be giving away something, something lovely. So subscribe, share, and I will see you another day. Thank you for watching, everybody.